breaking fuck the news and fuck all of us, I guess, because it looks like the U.S. military draft is now talking about 18 through the ages of 39. Bruh, I'm 30.
Shalom, shalom. Oh, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone taught me this truth, 100% truth according to the Bible. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Yo, it's going down. It's a lot of stuff going down about a lot of people pretty much getting ready to just realizing they about to go to war, you know, with this Iran thing. It's all prophecy. It's pretty much coming down the pipeline for everybody to just go ahead and chalk it up. You know what I'm saying? America over and done with. You know what I'm saying? It's a 80% off on all your rights, all your liberties, all your freedoms, everything. Ain't nothing about you only got 20% of you left now. Ain't nothing going what you thought it was gonna be. It's over with. You know, definitely. Esau coming down. Esau is the white man according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? He's the devil. He's the deceiver. He's been deceiving y'all. You know, those small hats that y'all about to go overseas fighting for, they not the real Jews. We are the true Jews. Us blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you know, it's going down. So all you YNs, you know what I'm saying, get ready. Shalom, shalom, man, to you brothers out there. It's about to get heavy. I've seen a lot of young dudes, you know. There's some peaceful young kids up here where I'm around, but you know, for the most part, I know some dudes. I don't know how they gonna feel about this one.
On top of that, I'm diagnosed with schizophrenia, and I've been since the age of 16. Am I even useful?
That's another thing. Everybody diagnosed with something. Everybody out here, like, got some type of mental disability, not, you know, due to foods that they eat and, you know, the drugs that they moms and pops was taking and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Autism from the vaccines and shit. So there's a lot of experimenting on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all a whole bunch of kooks already out here running nuts, AWOL. A whole bunch of 2/3 wicked folks that, you know what I'm saying, don't seek the Lord, don't think about the Lord at all. You know what I'm saying? Don't seek Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai at all. That's a problem. But that's something that needs to change. Maybe these videos that I put out will hopefully change y'all minds. You know, seek the Lord. You understand? But hey,
for this. However, though, the only thing I can see is, like, unless you got bone spurs, you're going. Bro, I'm not about to fucking die for this billionaire, bro. Fuck y'all. Well, break.
yeah, the billionaires, the Black Rocks, the Jews over there, the Ashkenazis, you know what I'm saying? Small hats, they the ones who not about to go over there and fight. But y'all is, the Goyim, you feel me? Y'all gonna go out there and do that. You know what I'm saying? They just chilling, riding around. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, nothing's going on. We're cool. They the devils that the Bible speak of, you know. What's that? We're gonna go to Job chapter 9. Yeah, Job chapter 9, verse 24. Slakia, one second. Job chapter 9, verse 24. It's getting ugly. Y'all gonna know. Cause he said automatically, y'all ain't even, you know what I'm saying? You just chilling. You don't even know what's going on. You chilling, everything, you registered. And now he calling you on your phone. Cause like, hey, my whole thing is like, what happened with the dude, what's his name? Elon Musk, man. He had got all of that motherfucking, he got everybody information, that Doge stuff, and then just went dark. went inside of the government. You know what I'm saying? Just he make electric cars, bro. What this dude making electric cars doing in the government, getting everybody's information and putting it on his cloud. Like, what's up with that? So you ain't gonna be able to hide from old buddy because, you know what I'm saying, your information, all of that tied up to the phone shit, you know? So, hey, like I said, you know what I'm saying? You going down for the wicked. So this is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked is Esau, the white man. You know what I'm saying? He who got us in captivity here. You know what I'm saying? You a free roam slave. You know what I'm saying? You know, like those free roam chicken spots and everything where the chicken can, you know what I'm saying, roam around freely. They ain't just caged up. That's what y'all is. We all are nowadays. Not just y'all, me too. You know what I'm saying? We all stuck in that same pothole. But you know what I'm saying? That's what the wicked is. The white man, Esau, you know what I'm saying? It's not a white and black thing. It's just basically like it's a spiritual thing. You gotta understand. It was like the spiritual Cain was put on Esau. You know what I'm saying? He came through like, hey, we the bad guys now. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do contrary to what the Bible says. So if you want, you know what I'm saying? That's a spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? You know who Esau is. You know what I'm saying? There's some of us that spiritually look like us, but ain't us. Then there's some of us that spiritually are us that look like them. You know what I'm saying? But they not them. So don't get caught up in that part though. But just definitely understand, learn how to read the spirit. You feel me? So back to that though. Let's say Job chapter 9 verse 24. It says, earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. So when we say covering up the faces of the judges thereof, what he do in the Renaissance era, he covered up the images. He painted over all of our likenesses and things like that. And, you know, the fact that they got Caesar Borgia as, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, Yahweh Shai, but they say Caesar Borgia is Jesus. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who Jesus is. That they ain't real name or nothing like that. He put that there. It's a translation, not transliteration. So they never tell you who your Savior name is or who your real God name is. You know, who your real power name is or Elohim is. But here we gonna tell you it's Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? That's his name. You know what I'm saying? In Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai. He shall save. You feel me? So they covered up those images, our likenesses, and made us the tail. You know what I'm saying? We don't look like nobody. So, yeah, he covered up the faces of the judges thereof. Where not, if not, where and who is he? So basically, like, everybody like know who he is now. Like y'all, you that's in the Epstein files, you baby drinkers, baby blood drinkers, baby eaters. You feel me? Kidnappers. You know what I'm saying? Diddy diddlers, doodlers. You feel me? All that type of craziness. So y'all gotta get ready. It's going down.
And fuck the news and fuck all of us, I guess, because it looks like the U.S. military draft is now talking about 18 through the ages of 39. Bruh, I'm 30. On top of that, I'm diagnosed with schizophrenia. And I
diagnosis is about to be a lot of crazy stuff. Do you feel me? Diagnosed, yeah. Everybody about to be faking like, you know, you're gonna see a lot of he she's or that whoo, yeah. Everybody gonna be switching up, trying to get away from that. But not just to mention the dudes though, but it's gonna be heavy on the female side too. It's gonna be terrible when it comes down to that. You feel me? That's gonna be all bad.
Been since the age of 16. Am I even useful for this? However, though, the only thing
all them young 16 YNs and everything, Kia boys, all of them, they about to get ready. You know what I'm saying? You graduate high school to go get shipped off to your grave, my boy. It's all bad. So, yeah. But it be ugly out here.
I can see is like, unless you got bone spurs, you're going. Bro, I'm not about to fucking die for this billionaire, bro. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. That's another thing. So, that's like right here. It said, you know what I'm saying? This is CNN. It's like 3 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? I read this 3 minutes ago. Just, you know, proofreading. This was April 9th, though, 2026. So that came out, you know what I'm saying, today the 11th. But it's still good news. But it says that automatic military draft registration takes effect in December. You feel me? Ooh-wee for you. right now. You know what I'm saying? Here's how it will work. You know what I'm saying? Young eligible men will automatically register for the military draft pool starting in December as part of a measure tucking into the annual defense policy bill Congress signed into law late last year. Ooh-wee. Man ages 18 to 26. So he was wrong on the age bracket, but they changed that though. You know what I'm saying? They might change that. You know, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Ages 26 must already register for selective service in case a draft is required. So yeah, that's about crazy already. You gotta be already registered for selective service in case a draft is required. The last time a draft was in effect was February 1973 during a Vietnam War. So yeah, y'all gotta get ready. Get ready, get ready. You feel me? It's about to be ugly out here. Woo wee. I mean, shit. I'm sticking with the Lord. So I'm already deployed, you know, as a soldier of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm a soldier in the Most High's army. You know, I'm fighting for righteousness. I'm fighting to keep my head leveled above, you know, waters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already fighting for the Most High. So they coming for me. You understand? I'm gonna hit them with this sword that I got, this Bible. You know what I'm saying? You gotta back up off me, son. Off me. But no, it's serious though. It's real serious talk. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that basically with all of this going on, it's another side. So this is Second Ezra, chapter 16. I'm gonna start off at so like it's a lot. Like it's hard to really, you know what I'm saying, pick up because it's so much. This chapter is so heavy. It's so on point for right about now that it's pretty much gonna be bad. So I'm gonna say this right here. I'm gonna start off at 33. So this is Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 33. It says, "The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars there shall their in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of the famine." So basically, like the Bible already telling you, like it ain't gonna be no men around. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be pretty much bad. We get jumped down. There's another verse that, you know, that's connected with that. Like seriously, like yo, this whole chapter is readable. Chapter 16, Second Ezra. But like again, when you read that, it says in verse 33, "The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms." You ain't gonna have nobody like to go look for them, Mary, to you know what I'm saying, take care of your little young ones. You know what I'm saying, to get some food, you know, to protect you from or whatever. Sheesh, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was complaining about a world with no men, or what would it be like on a world with no men? Soon you mugs about to find out. All you little females out here that's hard-hearted and swear up and down you don't need no man, you about to surely not have one soon. Because it says the virgins shall mourn, then having no bridegrooms. Period. So the virgins gonna mourn because they ain't about to get their cherries popped. Then after those virgins, you know what I'm saying, having no bridegrooms, nobody is gonna have nobody, you know what I'm saying, nobody to look forward to. The women shall mourn. Like, what is, you know, first time ever I heard about a woman mourning. Like, you know, this is about to be heavy. It's about to be heavy having no husbands. Like, you already had a husband. Now you ain't got a husband. Then the daughter shall mourn. The daughter shall mourn having no helpers. But ain't gonna be no men. No men. They coming for everybody. Like, your granddaddy gonna be gone. Like, the only people that's gonna be in the hospital, you know what I'm saying, faking dementia or something, they probably gonna put a strap on him, like, and just put him in the kamikaze section, like, just send him out with a brain dead and with a put, whoa, 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 whoa. We don't care who he shoot, just shoot somebody. Hope you hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? They said it. Everybody out. The wars shall. So this is verse 34. And the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? If you out here seeking the Lord, you definitely need to be understanding Second Ezra's right now, because it's going down. It is heavy. It's going down right now. We just read that. Let's go back to it again. You know what I'm saying? It reads, automatic draft registration takes effect in December. Here's how it would work. You feel me? So it's about to happen, period. You see them. They lining up ready. They coming. So just get ready. Get ready. Get ready. You feel me? So get ready for that. Understand? It's gonna be heavy. It is about to be heavy out here for sure. I don't know what to say. It's about to be bad. It's about to be bad. Here we go. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with plagues and punishments that God shall bring upon it. Oh, that hurts already just hearing that, because this is spiritual Egypt. This is Babylon, Egypt, everything. This is a cesspool of folly. You know what I'm saying? Who-wee. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and a fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men. So basically, like, before there's no men, it's gonna be bad already, because the men about to be sent out at war. So these YNs about to go out here crazy bananas, because they gonna basically, you know what I'm saying, like, trying to gain up, how can I say this? They try to put cases on themselves to make them unlegible to be sent off to the wars and stuff. So they gonna go out here trying to do anything, go to jail and everything. This is not in the third. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, act like, you know what I'm saying, I can't go, I'd rather be in jail than to go to war. But they about to empty out the jails too. They gonna empty out the jail houses, bro. It ain't gonna be it just said that no men. Ain't no men. The women gonna try and go to, they already pen paling dudes in jail right now, bro. You think when the world go to stuff, shit, and there ain't no niggas out here roaming the streets that they ain't gonna find the nearest, you know what I'm saying, nearest penthouse where all of them be yoked up at, you feel me? They already be waiting on mail, you know what I'm saying? So, it's going down, bro. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, woe, this is verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. So, sedition among men, invading one another. So, men is going to be taking each other lives, trying to, oh no, I ain't going to war. Wow, I just killed that nigga, he dead. So why you going to send me to go kill somebody else? I just killed the nigga without your permission. So, that ain't gonna work. Cool. You kill somebody, we know you can do it now. So let's go, let's train you to be a professional killer for our sake. You know what I'm saying? But again, due to the fact that it's gonna be what? Let's go back up to verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, for the foundations of it shall be smitten with plagues and punishment that God shall bring upon it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be plagues. Ain't nobody gonna be able to eat. Everybody gonna be getting sick. It's gonna be looking like what that one the beginning of what was that movie? With Will Smith. Man, what was that movie? It was like I Am Legend in the beginning. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna look like the whole movie I Am Legend. First it's gonna look like I Am Legend. Everybody panicking trying to get over a gate. You know what I'm saying? But this gonna be niggas trying to get in jail. Like, no, nigga, I wanna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be zombie ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Cause they gonna, that vaccine stuff. People, you know what I'm saying? It's a new variant out. The vaccine situation. You know what I'm saying? The plagues from Iran, you know what I'm saying? They gonna act like, oh, it's been a terrorist attack, you know what I'm saying? They gotta, you know, make an attack about something, you know what I'm saying, to get the people riled up, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be famines. It's already gas prices going out the wall like crazy. We ain't even bring that up. Gas prices out the wall. Then you got what? You got the gas prices. Because the gas prices are bad, it's gonna cost more for the food. So it's because it's gonna cost more for the food. Only the rich people are gonna be able to buy the food, and then them people gonna, you know what I'm saying, hoard up the food, but they ain't gonna be able to eat all the food. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy, yo. Like it's gonna be crazy, son. So, you know what I'm saying? Verse 16. For there shall be sedition on men and invading one another, and shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So whatever they do, the police ain't gonna police no more. You know what I'm saying? Because they sons is getting sent off, and they don't want that to happen. You feel me? Oh man, it's so crazy, yo. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be pandemonium. It's gonna be wild, order out of chaos. You know what I'm saying? They gonna, oh, what can you do? What can you do? How can you? I don't see how you don't see how to, like, man. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. If the men shall be afraid, so basically, if the men afraid, what you think the women gonna be? You know what I'm saying? If the men gonna be afraid, what the women gonna be? That's what the scripture said. That's what it was saying 2,000 years ago. The Bible is telling us what's gonna happen right now. The third world's war. You know what I'm saying? The third war. This is happening in our time right now. You feel? It's going down. We gonna see, you know, Yahweh Shah crack the sky, and also we gonna see 2/3 get chipped. You know what I'm saying? Take that jabba dabba dabba dooba. You know, with that shot. You know what I'm saying? With that grain of rice. You feel me? Cause you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing. They already got ice at the airports. So how you gonna travel? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Ice at the airports. And then Mexico going digital. They already about to bring this digital ID. You feel me? So if it ain't on your phone, it gotta be in your body. If it ain't in your body, it's in your phone. Elon Musk talking about you want it in your forehead. He said, I wanna know what you thinking. You feel me? It's about to be crazy. A man shall desire to go in the city and shall not be able to. Already happening right now with the airports. You can't travel, and then it's gonna cost you more to travel with your car. And you know what I'm saying? They forcing you to get electric cars. You know what I'm saying? They forcing that shit to happen. Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So listen, you know what I'm saying? It's going down. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go down. Like it's so many things happening all at once. And people think it's cool because you know what I'm saying, we're gonna come back to this right here. Second Ezra 15 and 19. We're gonna go to here real quick. Cause you know what I'm saying? Uh wait a minute. Yeah. 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. So right now, everybody think that everything cool and shit because the prices ain't changing. The gas only went up $1 or something. You know what I'm saying? It's going up some more. You know what I'm saying? It's going up to like $10 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The effect behind that, the ripple effect. You know what I'm saying? It's called gradualism. It's going to gradually get worse. You're not going to, you know what I'm saying? Because of how things already was, it's been a time cycle. You know what I'm saying? Just like when they was talking about all of that stuff with the barge people, how it affects if it's a blockade, you know, at the ports for a certain amount of time when they went on strike. That's about to be bad. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be all bad. It's about to America's gonna be a nasty prison. It's gonna look like one of those early '90s apocalyptic movies and shit, or post-apocalyptic. Wait a minute, no. I don't know how to use that word properly. Post-apocalyptic, I don't know if I can know apocalyptic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, apocalyptic after the apocalypse and shit, not post, but after it. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be crazy, son. So, behold, victuals shall be so good and cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. You think you good now. You know what I'm saying? You think you good now. But you gotta think about, you know what I'm saying? The stores gotta keep getting refilled. When they stop getting refilled, when the trucks stop and ain't no more food getting put on the shelves, ooh wee. You know what I'm saying? You going in your neighbor's house, man. Especially if you, like, I stay in an apartment, so you can smell somebody cooking. I can smell what somebody cooking around the corner and shit. Like, it's in my house and shit. So that's terrible. So you can't hide that. If you were there, that motherfucker gonna be at your door. Yeah, you smell like you cooking sawfish. Bumbacot. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine. You know what I'm saying? That famine, that's when people start panicking, when they feel famine. You know what I'm saying? When your tummy get the grumbling, yeah. That's when people start going AWOL right there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dollars swinging around, but the dollars ain't gonna have no value because they go on digital. If you don't take the chip, they ain't gonna let you buy none of the food unless you got an RFID chip in your hand or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't paying with a real ID, you ain't updating your information. So that's gonna be terrible. You know what I'm saying? For many of them that dwell upon the earth, so I think I didn't finish that off yet. Sore famine and great confusion. A lot of people gonna be confused on what to do, how to go about things. Like where they even. It's gonna happen all at once. It's gonna smack you like pow right in the kiss. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know what to do. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. So a lot of people gonna perish of that famine. Like I said, that famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Ooh wee. So it's like you gonna run from the lion, you know, you gonna run into a bear. You gonna get away from the bear, you gonna put your hand on the wall, get bit by a snake, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You gonna get bit by a snake, get tumbled down the road, I don't know. It's gonna get terrible, bro. We all gonna go through it. Even me, man. I believe the Lord showed me a dream and what kind of stuff I'm gonna go through. But I didn't see myself being, I didn't see the end. So I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna be standing. And I'm gonna be standing against great miseries, fearful miseries, terrible sight. It's gonna, but it's crazy because I know right now, the worse things get, the more I'm gonna call on the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Even at my lowest point, I'm down bad right now. So when the world go to shit, I'm still going. It's gonna be a norm for me, but I'm already in love with wisdom. So it's just it's only thing is it's like I don't know how to explain it to y'all. I don't fear because I know that whatever I lose, I'm getting back better. Like the only thing I have to do is keep myself on this narrow path of faith. Like it's going and like our faith is gonna be tested. Like you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be tested. But I've been being tested my whole life. Like I'm not afraid. I'm just knowing that it says every man shall be afraid. I'm gonna be afraid because it's happening, but I'm afraid out of happiness and like I'm fear for the Lord. Like you know what I'm saying. The fear of the Lord is beginning of wisdom. So I'm afraid because my wisdom is here. I get to see my Father. It's like you know what I'm saying. The jitters. Like oh wow. You know what I'm saying? Because it just feel beautiful but scary at the same time. It's gonna feel crazy to y'all though. It's gonna feel crazy, y'all. I'm gonna be fearful. I'm gonna be scared with you. You gonna see the fear on me just like I see the fear on you. But we gonna be in two different yards. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go back to 19 though. So, and this is verse chapter Ezra, second Ezra chapter 15 verse 19. A man shall not have pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and a great tribulation. So like we just read, right now they think it's cool, but it's gonna be a quick flip, like that little trend that they was doing on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I just flipped the switch, flip. You know what I'm saying? Then they in two different body ways or whatever. Some like did that homophobic shit, homo ass shit, not the weird stuff, man. He did the weird flip steps. So yeah, it's gonna be like that. The light's gonna go off and it ain't gonna come back on like in Cuba, bruh. It's gonna get bad out here. Behold, said the Lord. Behold, said God, Yahweh. I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south and from the east, and from Lebanus, to turn themselves one against another and repay the thing that they have done unto them, like as they do yet this day too. That this day unto my chosen. Who are his chosen? Israel, Jacob, his 12 sons. You know what I'm saying? The 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who was brought here on slave ships, you know, and put in captivity and servitude unto this day, who they still take hold of their lands and possessions and treat like nothing and discard. That's his chosen. So will I do also in recompense in their bosoms. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? That says the Lord, Yahweh Shai, but you know, in Hebrew it's backwards. So, you know what I'm saying? It's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know, so you read Yahweh, then in the name of Yahweh Shai. So Yahweh Shai is, you know what I'm saying, basically last, so we gotta call upon God through him, through Yahweh Shai, because we not clean and he is our doorpost. So when the spirit come and it's like in Egypt and it was blood over the doorpost, if you don't got the Yahweh Shai name, his spirit, you know, faith and prophecy, the faith in, you know, these law, statutes, and commandments, and the understanding of you know, this name, this truth, this walk, this faith. You know, if you don't have that, if you don't have that tear, you're not crying out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that, you can't call, you know, you can't, you're not really heard in the proper way. But when you send it through the pipeline the proper way, you getting heard and you cleanse, you know, soon. Straight to the source, you know. But his name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. So yeah, let me read that again. Start off at verse 20 though. Behold, says Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me. All of them, you know what I'm saying? You know, all of the kings, Trump, all of them that's in power, that's fighting right now, that's sitting in them seats, those United Nations seats and everything, who everybody got a council for except for us. When he comes, they're going to have to reverence him. Like, yeah, it was a seat that was missing, and we the unrepresented people of the world. So we're going to be represented. And when we're represented, he says that what? He says they will reference me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and from Lebanon, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things which they have done unto them. So yeah, they gonna point fingers out who gonna. That's why they time short. They know that they got a toll they gotta pay for, like as they have done unto this day. Yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also and recompense in their bosom. Thus saith the Lord God, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles with great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. I hope this lesson was very edifying. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time, Shalom.